Yes, and I think that when Joe Biden walks onto the debate stage, it will be the first moment in 4 years where an American has the opportunity to confront Donald Trump for what he's done. And what he's done is he's wrecked the country, and he wrecked the country by lying to the country on at least 119 different occasions about the lethality of COVID-19. He knew all along how deadly it was. He went out and told the country that it was a hoax, that it was a Democratic hoax, that it would disappear. No problem. It's not lethal. You could drink Lysol, take household disinfectants to cure it, and 100 other nonsensical statements. He's induced a mass insanity in this country and politicized something as simple as mask wearing, and the result of it has been catastrophe. We have over 200,000 dead Americans. By the time we get to the end of this, we'll have more dead Americans than were killed in the Second World War. We have a shattered economy, the millions of broken dreams that come from that, lifetimes of hard work thrown away. We have the education of every child in this country profoundly disrupted, and America's way of life. When we consider that there won't be Thanksgiving gatherings, and there won't be vacations, and grandparents won't be there for the birth of their grandkid or for a first communion or a bar mitzvah or anything. It's on Trump. And so these are eyewitnesses to what went on in the room. As we remember the play Hamilton on shuttered Broadway, right? In the room where it happens. And in the room where it happened in the White House, we know that Jared Kushner sat there on an ordinary afternoon White House meeting looking at charts, and they decided we wouldn't have a national strategy because this was something that they viewed as damaging the blue state governors. And so there you have it, right? It's the biggest lie in the history of the country. It's the most immoral act by a president in the history of the country. And the results of it all have been devastating, catastrophic. That Joe Biden has to walk out on that stage and confront Donald Trump and hold him to account. He's got to confront Trumpism. Vice President has to take the presidency from Donald Trump. This isn't a normal election. This isn't John McCain and Mitt Romney or Barack Obama or John Kerry. And the truth of the matter is, on the campaigns that we were involved in, country would have been fine if John Kerry was the president. And it was fine when Barack Obama was the president. The country is not fine with Donald Trump as the president. We are in an hour of profound crisis. And I hope Joe Biden will walk out on that stage and say, the man standing next to me is the worst president in American history, and here's why. Here's the damage that he's done to this country. Here is the lethality of the virus, that there's 150,000 fewer Americans would be dead. We had the same mortality rate they had in Germany. There's no reason that we shouldn't have. And so I think that on a range of issues, the vice president's going to need to go at him hard. That he's obligated and duty-bound to defend the honor of the armed forces, who Trump called suckers and losers. Simple fact is, he didn't seal the border with China. 47,000 Chinese nationals came into the. He's assaulted our institutions, the rule of law. It's the most corrupt administration in American history. Nothing even close to it. I think the vice president needs to go out there and say that to him. And then he can talk about the initial steps that he will take to begin recovery from this crisis, because it's going to go on and on and on because of Trump's mismanagement of it.